Hey there, beautiful people. My name is Sten, and I am now 3 weeks on testosterone. I took my last shot yesterday, so it'd be my fourth shot. As you may or may not notice, my voice has dropped yet again. It's still not quite male at all. It is sounding kind of androgynous, though, so that's kind of cool. As far as how that feels, it's kind of weird because it sounds like my voice is tired. It sounds like I'm maybe developing a cold or something like that. Like like my voice is about to squeak any moment now. It feels like it's like glass, almost. Like if I go too high, it's gonna go, you know. I'm sure there's some people who know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so as far as bodily changes, I have some hair on my face. It's not really facial hair. I mean, it's hair and it's on my face, but it's not facial hair. But even though it's like the normal kind of facial hair that I would normally get, at being AFAB, it does seem like there's more of it now. Not necessarily it's not thicker or anything like that or longer, it's just there's a lot more of it. So I don't know if that's a thing or not, but that's just what I've noticed from staring in the mirror every day. And then as far as the nether regions, it's coming along nicely. It's gotten bigger again. It's starting to poke out a bit, starting to actually look like a dick, which is pretty sweet. It's definitely not there yet though. Like, because I know what it's gonna look like, that allows me to envision it's starting to look like a dick. But anybody who didn't know what was going on with me, if they saw it, they would just be like, that's a really, really big thing you've got there. That's not normal. But anyway, so, as far as other weird things going on with me lately, I have a bit of a munchies problem. I have a problem with going to, like 7-Eleven at like 11 o'clock at night and buying ice cream. Like, they know me for it now. They actually are, like, recognize me. Usually Choco Tacos are my thing. I like Choco Tacos. But and then aside from that, I also can't seem to go to sleep before 3 a.m. I just don't seem to require as much of it. Sleep, that is. I just don't seem to require as much sleep. I don't know how that's a thing, but like, I wake up in the morning around the same time as I normally would, and I've had, like, numerically, I've had less hours of sleep, but I don't feel any less tired than I would if I before had slept the correct amount of time. So yeah, that's a thing. So I ordered 2 buttons off of Etsy to use at work. The first one has already come in. It is this one. It says, I'm not sure if you can see it, it says ask me about my pronouns. And I got it in blue, so that would actually fit with my uniform and everything. The other one, and it has not come in yet because it has been trapped in package tracking hell. Let's see. Can your phone see it? There it is. It just says please use insert your pronouns. So it's please use he him pronouns is the one that I bought. I bought one in a slightly darker blue. That's the one I would have rather had coming first, honestly, because I've worn this one at work for 2 days. The only person who have noticed it at all is one of my managers who already knew that I was going to get the buttons, and but I haven't had a single customer or even a single fellow employee ask me anything about this, which kind of sucks. And the reason I'm doing this is because I am, first off, the least confrontational person you will ever meet in your life. I am a complete wuss bag, and I'm a Libra. I don't know if that means anything to you, but some people understand what I mean when I say I'm a Libra. And I'm submissive as crap. So that's going to be interesting being a submissive trans guy. Basically, I work in a retail environment, and it makes me extremely dysphoric having day in and day out having people calling me female pronouns, and I get ma'amed a lot, and that really bothers me, like, more than anything else. She and her doesn't bother me as much as ma'am. Ma'am just sends me through the roof a little bit. But I can't say anything about it, because I don't want to start something with the customers, and because where I live in Virginia, they have no laws that actually protect you against being fired for wrongful reasons, because it is legal here to fire someone without any just cause. So if you were fired and you decided to, call ACLU and be like, hey, I got fired for being transgender, they would be like, well, they got this law here, and it says that they don't have to tell you why they fired you. And so we have no proof that there was a discrimination case on you. And so basically, I don't believe my manager would do it, but I believe that if I were to even correct someone, a customer, on my pronouns, it would make them uncomfortable enough that they would feel like I'm being confrontational, and that they would, it's possible that they would call corporate, and corporate would call other people, and I would end up getting fired because of that. Which, maybe that's not exactly how it would happen, but in my head that's how it would happen, and I feel like is a valid fear. So the buttons, I feel like, are a nice way of being kind of a non-confrontational way of being like, hey, can you, like, not call me a girl, because I'm not one, I have a bit of a idea going around in my head for something I'm gonna do as kind of a celebratory thing for my 4 weeks, my 1 month on T. I don't know how well it will go, so I'm going to record it first, and if it goes well, then I'll post it. If not, then if it's like nothing eventful at all, then I just won't post that. I'll just throw in another update. But basically, I have, no, I'm not going to tell you guys, because if I tell you and it turns out not to work out very well, then I'll just be like baiting you into making you stick around to watch it, even though you, like, I don't want you to hear me tell you that I'm gonna do this thing and then all of a sudden find out that, oh, well, that didn't work out very well, because that's just kind of uneventful and kind of sucky. So basically that's it for my 3-week update. Oh wait, yeah, by the way, so the reason I didn't have a 2-week update, basically I got a new phone, and the last one was actually recorded on my phone because I just did not have the time this last week to do anything in terms of recording, and so I recorded on my phone just so I would have the audio of my voice. So at some point you will get audio, you will get some of the video from that recording, but because I got a new phone, and because it was my birthday weekend, and because of a million other crazy work things, I just didn't have the time to upload any of it. Such is my life. So if you'd like to help me out at all, feel free to follow the link in the description to my GoFundMe account. That's where I am trying to raise money to help me with top surgery, since I don't have any insurance that covers that sort of thing. So even if you don't donate any money, sharing is awesome. Just making people aware that it's there would be amazing. So, thank you. So, until next week, stay sexy, everyone.